Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here with Johnny Fontaine from the Common Room and Steve Rosen from Comedy. And we're talking about, the Republican Party has had a problem with immigrants, with the Hispanic vote. They lost overwhelmingly. So they've been doing some outreach. So Representative Steve King from Iowa has decided to stop doing that outreach. And he's upset. He's against any immigration reform. He's against all of it. And here's what he said. See, because people say, well, why would you want to deny a child who was brought here when they were a baby and now they're a valedictorian? Why would we deny them citizenship? And here's Steve King's. Here's Steve King.
Different Stephen
King. Different Steve King. Here's Steve King's response.
But they aren't all valedictorians. They weren't all brought in by their parents. For everyone who's a valedictorian, there's another 100 out there that they weigh 130 pounds and they've got calves the size of cantaloupes because they're hauling 75 pounds of marijuana across the desert.
Yes, so for every one good Mexican, there's 100 bad ones, and that's a statistic based on his need to make shit up about Mexicans.
And you can look it up.
Yeah, you can look that up. Johnny, they have calves the size of cantaloupes.
Exactly.
And some of them have cantaloupes the size of watermelons. And I don't trust those pricks either.
Yeah, look, every time a Republican gets on video, you have to question what exactly is driving what they're saying, and the fact that he keeps on, after this, you've probably got more videos.
Yes,
he keeps focusing on their gigantic, muscular, juicy calves. That's a bit questionable. I would check to see who's like gardening for him and stuff like that. Check his calves.
Yeah, if I'm at Home Depot early on a Saturday, I always look at the guy standing there looking for day work. I'm going, look at the calves on those motherfuckers, huh? Boy, I bet
what
you.
What size fruit are they approximately?
And they're only like 130 pounds each. But my wife is Mexican. She has like a couple of bananas in her. Which is nice. She's a lady. You don't want to, but she could still carry marijuana if I ask her.
75 pounds.
If I ask 75 pounds, if I ask her.
Yeah.
How does he know the poundage? I don't understand that
He's
either.
an expert. That has got to be so much weed. It's like Santa Claus, but a high.
75. It's like they're engineering their bodies to help them commit crimes. Like they're only 130 pounds, but they got these gigantic calves because that's the only muscle you need to carry marijuana.
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't need shoulders or
lower back.
Just the calves. Yeah. That's all.
Steve King doesn't believe in evolution unless it's leading to like half Mexican, half burros.
I'm surprised he didn't call them all banditos.
In his mind,
yes.
They are banditos.
So he says that we shouldn't have immigration reform until what?
And until the folks that want to open the borders and grant this amnesty can define the difference between the innocent ones who have deep ties with America and those who have been, I'll say, undermining our culture and civilization and profiting from criminal acts, until they can define that difference, they should not advocate for amnesty for both good and evil.
Okay, so he says he's against any kind of immigration reform until they figure out a way to tell the good Mexicans, the one who are just here being valedictorians, and the bad Mexicans who are here undermining our civilization.
It sounds serious, Jimmy.
Hey, why not use some fiery rhetoric?
Wait, I thought gay marriage was undermining our civilization.
There's a lot of they have gay marriage in Iowa,
with cantaloupe calves.
Yes, gay marriage. And you
really fast there?
I don't have to tell you they get those cantaloupes in their calves, do I?
Exactly, yeah.
Richard Gere. Anyway.
So he was talking about
those are gerbils in their calves.
That's disgusting. He was talking there about there's the good Mexicans and the ones who don't have the deep ties. It's not like they're carrying the huge bags of marijuana and then finding no market and dumping it in the garbage. Right. I know American culture. Those bags of marijuana have deep ties with American civilization.
Yeah. Yes. So the guy asks him the obvious question. So he says, no immigration reform till we can tell the good Mexicans from the bad ones, right? And the host, the guy asks him the obvious question, which is, how can you tell? Go ahead.
And how would you recommend separating the good from the bad?
I suggest that it can't be done.
Is it my fault they all look illegal? Is it my fault? I'm sorry. I just can't tell the innocent ones from the vast majority of mud people.
I think if you rounded them all up, Jimmy, maybe you could solve the problem.
Yeah, just keep rounding them up, round them all up. Yes. So there's no way. So they'll never be able to have immigration reform
It's convenient,
because you
actually.
can't tell the difference. Okay.